Caelum entered existence in Limbo, a realm where chaos reigned supreme and order was an anomaly. Born into the disciplined Githzerai, who thrived amidst chaos by mastering self-control, Caelum found himself at odds with his kin. Unlike others who embraced detachment, he felt a visceral connection to the wild energies surrounding him, dwelling in the unexplored corners of Limbo. This inherent connection drew him to the uncharted expanses of his home plane, where the untamed chaos matched the fire within him. On one such journey, Caelum encountered a primal spirit of Wildfire, a being of unbridled energy, relentless in its cycle of destruction and renewal. This moment transformed him, binding him to the circle of Wildfire and sparking his Druidic abilities. He learned to channel the fierce beauty of flames not just for destruction, but as a crucible of rebirth and growth. Caelum's divergence from the Githzerai's path of orderliness did not come without friction. The internal struggle of balancing his fiery spirit with the Githzerai's rigid principles often left him feeling like an outsider. This identity crisis created impatience within him, a flaw he struggled to tame. His reliance on Wildfire powers sometimes led to uncontrolled bursts, risking harm to those he meant to protect. Feeling the pull to offer his gifts where they could inspire real change, Caelum journeyed to the material plane. Here, amidst its structured lands, he navigated cultural dissonance and a sense of displacement. He found solace among the common folk, where his ability to wield elemental fire quickly transformed him into a folk hero. Yet beneath this exterior, Caelum struggled with integrating into this new world, a challenge that constantly tested his adaptability. One pivotal incident in a lush valley confronted Caelum with the limits of his powers. A goblin horde, driven by dark forces, threatened a village. In battling the invaders, Caelum conjured a wildfire to fend them off but danced dangerously close to endangering the villagers he vowed to protect. This harsh lesson reminded him that his power, while formidable, was not infallible. It must be wielded with precision and compassion, a reminder of his journey's delicate balance. Caelum's mission, while noble, to balance chaos and order, life and renewal, became more focused. He carries a cherished memento from a Githzerai mentor who quietly supported his path, alongside a promise to return one day when he'd mastered his art. Caelum's goals crystallized: seek out the root of the dark forces threatening tranquility across the realms, and safeguard all beings caught in the crossfire of chaos. His ventures and experiences with outsiders opened him to relationships, teaching him that strength does not solely come from discipline, but the bonds forged with others. Though still wrestling with internal discord, Caelum's path remains one of exploration and protection. He traverses the plains, guided by the spirit of his primal Wildfire bond and the dream of a world where imbalance births beauty and harmony.